This month you're going to work on this left side border. So I have a few tips for you on this. You have a piece that is cut 5 inches by width of fabric, the black wool for the background. So the pattern tells you to cut it 4.5 by 35.5. What I did was I did cut it the 4.5, but I trimmed it to 36. So I left myself about an inch, about a half an inch, that I'll just trim a 1/4 inch off of each side. So I wanted to show you for placement purposes, this is what I've done. I taped the pattern together. Pay close attention to the side that says inside edge. Make sure that that is your inside edge. Lay it down. I had cut out my leaves, and so I took it to the ironing board and I just laid my pattern on top and figured out where the leaf goes and placed it there. Did that with all of the leaves and then lifted my pattern and pressed them all into place. And I'll do the same thing with my flowers once they're done as well. I will put the pattern down, place them, and then press them. I've decided that after that's done, I'll go back and draw the stem line, probably with an erasable white pen. But I'm not going to do my stem stitch on my border until the whole quilt is put together. When you look at it, that stem stitch curves around these corners. I think it might be easier to stitch at the end. So the other thing, here's for color placement. You have the same size wool of all these pieces, so you can put them together any way you want. This is how I did it, if you wanted to see the color placement. And then my tip, if you remember back in the very first block, I had you construct the flower before you put it on the background. So if you want to, you can go ahead and put the small center onto the middle, take the paper off, and go ahead and stitch. I did the wagon wheel and a little colonial knot in the center, and then you can press this onto the base of the flower like this, then take the paper off the base, go ahead and blanket stitch that middle, and then that way you have this, it's ready to be placed wherever it's going to go. You can press, and all you have to do is blanket stitch the base around this long piece of wool. So there's the tips. Once I get mine put down and stitched around, I'll show it to you in another video.